We shall see. And it does tease some shit that's coming up where I lost my fucking mind. I said, we doing that? We doing that? Okay. Let's go. I'm ready. Waiting for this for a long time. Damn, sweating and shit. Hot as hell outside. All right, y'all. So we just got done watching Transformers Rise of the Beasts. And I have a smile on my face. And for some reason, I anticipate people tearing this movie apart because it's a Transformers movie. And Transformers movies are easy to tear apart. And to be honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of them either. I think I stopped after the third one. What was that? Dark of the Moon? I stopped at that one. So The Last Night and what's the one when he rode the damn dinosaur? I forget. The Age of Extinction. I didn't watch any of those. But I did enjoy Bumblebee. I haven't showed you Bumblebee yet. I did enjoy Bumblebee, but now we have Rise of the Beast. So, son, I'm going to let you take the floor first. What did you think about Rise of the Beast, Transformers?
Good.
That's it? Good?
Yeah, good. I liked I had some pretty good. Got good of the action.
Did you like it better than Across the Spider-Verse?
Both of them was good.
Both of them was good?
I can't say which one was better.
Well, this one was directed by Stephen Cable Jr., so he also directed Creed 2. And I thought he did a good job. Now, I'm going to say the movie started out very strong. Like the first act started out very strong. We go back to 90s New York. You know me, I got a soft spot in my heart from New York because that's where I'm from. So take it back to 94, Biggie, Nas, and all that stuff. And it stars your boy from Into the Heights. I forgot his name. It stars him and Dominique Fishback. So it's mostly a brown cast. You know, brown and black then took over. I'll be stopped. But yeah, it was dope cast. The soundtrack was ill. Now the second act. Now after the second act, that's where it kind of came to a halt. I think this movie did have some pacing issues. I think they could have trimmed about maybe, I say 15, maybe 20 minutes off of here. So there was a point where I was starting to get bored a little bit. But then when the end came, like I'm like a kid in the candy store, like. All that CG goodness thrown in my face, busting nerdgasms, and yes, sir, something you want to say?
You talking too fast. Can you please slow down?
Want me to slow down? Because I'm excited, man.
I'm excited too.
I'm excited, like, you know, I had, okay, so when the movie started out, I'm like, and then halfway through, I'm like, okay, this is all right. Probably gonna give this like a B minus C probably. But then when that end hit, I was like, God, dog. So off rip, my personal favorite Transformers, of course, is Bumblebee. I love Bumblebee.
I love Bumblebee.
He even got his own movie, you know what I'm saying?
What?
And yes, he has, you know, I'm not spoiling it, but he does have a moment where I'm like, fuck yeah. Had a kick ass. I'm trying. Okay, let me stop cursing in front of your son. Had a kick a moment where he kicked some butt, man.
Yeah.
And of course, Optimus Prime and everything, you know, the primal. Now it is called Rise of the Beast, but the Beast, partially based off of Beast Wars, did not really have a big part in this movie. In a way, it felt like the movie almost could have done without them because they really didn't add anything to the movie. But then they didn't take away nothing from the movie either. But they were still cool to see because I grew up watching Beast Wars Transformers, but it really wasn't needed. And Scourge, what you think about Scourge, the villain, the main bad guy?
What are you talking about? What bad guy?
Scourge.
The orange one?
The main bad guy, man. Unicron's actually the main bad guy, but the one that worked for Unicron, the leader.
I did not understand.
Jeez. Anyway, Scourge was cool. I mean, he's no Megatron, but it was cool to see Scourge there. So if you're familiar with Transformers, the movie from '86, Scourge was Unicron's main guy besides Galvatron. So, and it does set up for a sequel. Maybe we could possibly see Galvatron later on, you know. We shall see. And it does tease some shit that's coming up where I lost my fucking mind. I said, we doing that? We doing that? Okay. Let's go. I'm ready. Waiting for this for a long time. I'm excited. Then listen, I'm going back to I grew up on this stuff, son. So I grew up watching the Transformers and the Thundercats and all that stuff, man. So this is like, yo, I love this stuff, you know what I mean? But the movie as a whole was cool, besides the pacing, besides some of the stuff could have been cut off. And I wasn't the biggest fan of the human characters either. You know, they was alright. They kind of not as annoying as Sam Witwicky, but not the biggest fan of the human characters. And yeah. Yeah, overall, I really dug it. Especially watching it in Dolby, man. This movie just kicked butt in Dolby.
The chair was moving.
The chair was moving. The action was on point.
And they had some good action into it.
Yeah, man. But of course, it's a Transformers movie, so I can see people ripping this movie apart. But look, you know, with a Transformers movie, with the Fast movie, you know, can't be too hard on them critically. But then again, with the Fast movies, I'm just annoyed with those at this point. Damn, my hands getting tired and shit.
I wish I'd be in a Transformer. The car be.
Now they go. Autobots, roll out. But yeah, no Megatron, no problem. I think Scourge was a cool villain, kind of to replace Megatron. So I think Prime done fought Megatron in all these movies, so it's just cool to see a movie with not as much Megatron. And also Unicron's in here, but that's probably another letdown for me in the movie. That was Unicron. They almost kind of used him almost like they used Galactus in the Rise of the Silver Surfer. You know, he was kind of there, but then he wasn't there. Now, if you've seen Transformers the movie, Unicron was scary. Wasn't too scary here. Not to mention Orson Welles did the voice of Unicron back then, and I don't know who did the voice for him this time, but he wasn't nearly as menacing as Orson Welles. But yeah, other than that, dug it. I mean, even though I'm excited as I am, but that's mostly because of the beginning and the end of the movie. If I watch this again, I'll just watch the first part of it, and then I'll fast forward to the end. All the stuff in between was it was alright. It's kind of sad that a Transformers movie has more realism than a Fast and Furious movie. Ain't that some shit? Like, there was stuff that happened in this movie where I'm like, I can kind of believe that over the Fast movies. What does that go to show you? Wrapping it up, man. I give this a B minus. I enjoyed it.
I would rate it I'm not sure I give it a 10. I'll probably give it a 9.6.
Okay, a 9.6. Interesting. So you really enjoyed it. So you almost give it a 10. Mm-hmm. Right on. Well, there you have it.
What do you give it?
9 points. I already said it. A B minus, boy.
No, that's not a rating.
That's the Rashad G review grade, boy. All right, y'all. So this is Rashad G. Get your hand off me. All right, Rashad G, Mr. Boog signing out. See you on the next video.
Peace.